The drive from Brooklyn to Montauk went without a hitch on that cold January morning. It was to be a weekend about enjoying the simple things. Bird watching. Simple enough. She was better at spotting them, but he, with some direction, was better at seeing them. Deep breaths, no mind, be present, was a mantra that he had adopted in recent years. After a healthy amount of bird watching, it was time to see the sea. There's no beauty like that of a summer destination in the winter, he had said as they walked on the beach. You would say that, she replied. This here is God's country, she added, after a meditative silence. The couple felt grateful that Megan and Tony had agreed to lend them the cabin for the weekend. The world needs more Tonys and Megans, was a thought they both silently shared as they continued down the beach. Deep breaths, no mind, be present. The couple had been known to enjoy a cold plunge, but they had never attempted it in such Arctic weather. So they settled for a barefoot walk. Crazy enough in these conditions, they had agreed. Pretty crazy. A cold barefoot walk on the beach was thirsty work to be rewarded with a cold beer. So, they went to the local brewers. Don't drink beer, my son. It will stunt your performance in the bedroom. His mother's words loudly resonated in his mind. I hope his performance won't be stunted on account of them beers, was what her mind was shouting. The couple decided to explore the inside, investigate what kind of operation the local brewers were running. Not too shabby, they concurred. For a trip of simple things, it was time for a simple stew. Beef bourguignon, of course. There was chopping, searing, sautéing, stirring. The couple had a visitor over for drinks before dinner. He wasn't sure if it would be rude to film her. Deep breaths, no mind, be present. He finally decided that a picture would be less rude. Jane had dropped by for only a drink and not dinner. She wanted that to be clear. Jane lived next door and liked red wine. She took walks and read. She finished her stories with so on and so forth. With the wine drank, the picture taken, the Jane gone, the stew was ready. After stew, one was obliged to have birthday cake. The ceremonial candles were lit. With some difficulty. Back on the beach, the planets were aligned, but the camera flash died beneath the blackness of the sky. This is what could be recovered from the unreliable machine. Upon their return, a great injustice to women had been suffered. It was time to take to the sea. Luckily, the planetary alignment gave them the courage to brave the conditions. This was thanks to Mars, of course. It appears balance was once again restored in the battle of the sexes. final toast to the weekend. The birds, the sea, the stew, the Jane, the planets, the sexes, the simple things, and so on and so forth.